All right, guys, welcome to Mass Debate, where the sides are random, the takes are reckless, and the shame is self-inflicted.
Yes,
How you
sir.
guys doing?
Doing well, sir. How's your evening going?
It is mighty self-inflicted. I'm doing
Indeed.
great, sir.
Good.
You doing good?
I'm feeling great.
Great.
Cloud 9.
Cloud 9, why is that?
Floating out, just feeling good,
Just
man.
feeling good today? No, it's a beautiful day out.
It's
You've had...
gorgeous out. There's a party raging outside.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
The college kids are
Yeah,
going nuts out there. Yeah,
Yep.
so, it's like a nice little rave just kind of coming in through the window.
It's actually a good test for our sound quality here. I was slightly worried rolling up. I knew we were on the back end of the house of the party, but still, I mean, that shit was fucking loud.
Hey, man, we can always fight fire with fire if we have to. Blast some Celine Dion out the window.
It is always nice, though, to have a soundtrack on that walk from your car door to the front door.
Yeah, unless you're getting mugged.
Unless you're getting mugged. You don't want a soundtrack to that. That or getting beat down by the cops.
It's true, and then
You
you're
don't-
kind of
no soundtrack
like...
to that either.
You're kind of like doing rave beats in your head.
Yeah.
Like,
They
open
start
the door.
beating you to the beat of the music.
Yeah.
Take off the shoes. You
Give
know,
me your
yeah.
wallet.
You said it's the pace of your gate. So you're
True.
moving along at the pace of the music.
You're a little bit more brisk
Yes.
because of it.
Well, on that note, fellas, it's time to go hard.
Yes, thank you for adding that.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, man. I sensed it needed to be done, so I dove right in.
It's played out.
That was good.
All right, so folks, once again, we are in debate mode here. As usual, our debaters, Jed and Kraig, have no idea what the topic is that they're going to be debating.
Haven't the foggiest.
Not a damn.
But I'm going to give them a category, and then we have already decided that Kraig gets to pick topic or time.
Yes.
So, Kraig, the category is for Chris' sake.
For Chris' sake? Like as in like the name
Chris?
Chris?
That's all I'm giving you.
For
Okay.
Chris'
For
sake.
Chris' sake.
Okay, I think I'm going to be debating between who's a better Chris. All right, let's go with I'm going to go topic this time.
You're going topic.
Yeah, cuz I'm feeling
You
juicy
feel
on
like
this.
you know what's going on.
I know Chris's.
You know your Chris.
He's familiar with his Chris.
I know my Chris's, sir.
All right, Jed, that means you are picking time.
Time for me? Okay.
First or second, pal?
I believe I'm going to go first.
Oh.
All right.
I love that he's like developed
That's
some cojones. Like
that's got some confidence.
Yeah, the first 28 million debates that we did, he would just pick, second. I gotta go second, so I got my minute to think.
All right. Listen,
Yeah, what is it?
Kraig,
Juicy.
you are choosing between Dementis or Owen Grady.
Dementis or Owen Grady?
Yeah.
That's a head scratcher
shit,
right there, my friend.
Yeah. I think that's
Now I know
Harry
what it feels
Potter.
like to get one of my hints.
I think that's Harry Potter. I guess we'll go with Dementis.
All right. So Dementis was a character in Mad Max, whatever the hell that latest one was.
Really?
And
Thank
that
you
was
for the hint.
Fury Road?
because
That was
this
no, it was the one after that, but it was really good.
Okay.
Something Furiosa.
Furiosa, yes.
Kraig, you are debating that Chris Hemsworth is the better Chris between him and Chris Pratt, who Jed will be. Owen Grady is his character from Jurassic World.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now it's ringing. I was
There you-
actually pretty scared after that. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I do not know what the hell he's talking about.
All
but
right.
now that, I don't do names very well.
That's
all the
all right.
time, but I do know the so which one am I? I'm Hemsworth.
You're Hemsworth versus
Okay.
Pratt.
And I'm Pratt.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
and your
that's what I
minute and a
figured.
half opening
No,
statement.
it's my minute and a half opening statement. But he's
Oh, yeah, that's
he's
right.
Jurassic World.
You're
He's
doing Pratt.
Star-Lord.
It's minute, too.
Yeah,
No,
hold
minute
on.
and a half. You're right. Sorry.
I can't tell you that, but minute and a half starts now.
All right, so you got Chris Hemsworth, you got Christopher Pratt. So I'm on Team Pratt. You know what? I'm proud to be on Team Pratt. The man has had a wonderful career. I mean, he's the lovable guy, but he can also be, he's a lovable guy, but he's also the man of action. So, he's had tons of great roles. And, Jesus. Okay. I mean, he's got that particular wit. He's got a style about him, He's kind of like, he plays confused a lot, but he also is like very passionate. So, and
Okay.
and he's had some great roles.
Kind of like this debate.
He's well, he just loves throwing people at me. He knows I don't know people. Yeah. So yeah, but no, I mean, He was in Parks and Recreation. I mean, he had a great fucking character there. He was like the dopey, lovable guy. He's had plenty of transformations as far as physical, because he has played like a heavyset guy where he's just like dopey, but then he's also, he's been ripped in other fucking roles, so he can change his physicality. And he's got a great comedic mind, a great comedic timing. Dude, him fucking dancing as fucking Star-Lord, I mean, that shit was awesome. I mean, nah, dude. Your guy's just too stiff.
All right. We're going to leave it there.
Wow, what a killer opening statement. I'm pretty worried about that.
All
I'm
right.
sure you are.
So I was hoping that you knew some of Chris Pratt's work. It appears you know two things, but I'm going to hope that some of it jostles back into your memory.
I'm trying to strain my mind.
That's all right. Keep thinking about it while this goofball talks about Chris Hemsworth for a minute and a half starting now.
Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you that I'm not just going to talk about Chris Hemsworth, Kirk.
Okay.
You can't make me do that. I'm
No,
going to talk about
you're right.
both Chris's.
Okay.
But yeah, let's start with the Hemi, the Hemsworth. And I say Hemi because, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of power underneath that hood.
My guess.
Wouldn't you say, Jed? I think he would. Yeah, Hemi's awesome, man. Who doesn't love Thor, first of all? Like, that is one of the greatest characters in really not just the, MCU, but in all of comic book movies. Thor is a master. And Hemsworth is a master class. He is absolutely amazing. He's clearly the better of the Chris's. Let me tell you something about the other Chris. The other Chris has the nerve to, first of all, he gets political. I don't want my actress to be too political. I want to get into the mode of their, what they're doing. He's also a human being. Hemi's also really good in the fact that does a show called Invincible. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
You've heard of Invincible?
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, and you want to know why he leads that cast? He's invincible. Thank you.
All right. That was interesting.
Thank you. I know my shit.
I'm going to tell you, you guys are back on even footing.
What?
Because you didn't.
What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just saying, this is going to be an interesting exploratory, this next question and answer segment. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. But, Kraig, you are going to be asking Jed his questions starting now, 3 minutes.
So tell me, who do you think is a better superhero, Thor or Star-Lord?
It's got to be Star-Lord.
Why would you say that?
Star-Lord is just a normal man who manages to survive when he's surrounded by fucking immortals. How can that not be the most fucking compelling character?
Well, you've already lost me and you lost the audience because you're wrong. You're wrong, sir. He is actually half immortal. You didn't know that? His father was a god.
Yeah, but he didn't know about
didn't
that
see
power.
the
He didn't know how to
third
tap
one or
into it. He
second
had
one?
to be taught
Can't
how to.
remember.
He had to be taught how to tap into that. All right. So when he was going, it did save him holding the Infinity Stone. I
Yeah.
guess I'll give you that.
Yeah, he held the Infinity Stone, bro, and
But he
rocked it.
he did not touch those powers. It's just the fact that he was half immortal allowed him to survive holding the stone,
Okay,
but
he
just barely.
was brave-ish. I'll give you that, but he's not Thor brave. He's not
Thor's the
nearly
son
as
of a
tough
god.
as Thor.
He has
either.
a lot more bravado,
Thor
a
is-
lot more fucking. He just assumes that he's not in danger.
Who would win in a fight, Star-Lord or Thor?
I think Star-Lord would fucking outwit
so
the fuck out of him.
guy he thought of 5 seconds ago was just a normal Joe is gonna beat a god with a
Dude, he
magical
fights fucking
hammer or
he
axe,
fights the
whichever
equivalents
one you
of
want to go
gods
with.
all the fucking time, and he defeats them. So yeah, that's kind of his
Why
shit.
isn't Chris Pratt starring on the show Invincible?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't go out for it. Maybe his agent didn't tell him about it. I mean, what the fuck's that have to do with this conversation?
I'll tell you why. It's because he's not as nearly as rich.
So you're telling me Chris
or
Hemsworth,
as
the creators of
beautiful,
Invincible, said it
or
has to be
as-
him. There was no addition process.
Yeah,
They
because
weren't
I mean,
looking
look
at
at
other
the
people.
man. Look
They
at
wanted-
compare the two specimens, and you tell me which one you think is invincible.
Which one's
I mean,
invincible?
we know Kirk knows that. I mean, he.
Well, Kirk's not a party to
masturbates
this
to-
Q&A.
he-
Why don't you direct your fucking questions towards me? What are you
which
bringing the
one-
moderator into
Which
it for?
one do you think Kirk masturbates to more?
I think honestly, he probably masturbates
between
to
the two Chris.
He probably masturbates to them coupling, but that's his
Actually,
thing.
I will concede to that. But we all know that it's Hemi. He is all up.
Oh, you
on
think he's
those
the star
big
of the show? Really? You don't think he doesn't love Pratt's fucking boyish humor and wit and smile? You don't think that's not more compelling? He might want to be. He might want to be. He might want to be held by Hines, but he wants to be loved by Pratt.
He likes a manly man, and I think he's a bearish kind of human being himself. He likes the bear. Clearly.
I'm just telling you, when he's
likes
in the
to feel
sandwich
warm
between them,
and
he's facing
cozy.
towards Pratt.
He wants
not
to
Hines.
feel warm and cozy, and so therefore he's going to go with the bigger of the two.
Nah, safety's boring. He wants the troublemaker. He wants the Star-Lord. Nah, you're out of your mind.
All right, well, we'll leave it there.
Hope that was interesting enough for you, moderator.
Yeah, that definitely, hey, I want to give you both kudos. You definitely beefed it back up. This is what I was hoping for. I didn't know I was going to be the star of the show, but I ended up really liking where it was going.
I appreciate the motivation.
And definitely, I'm breathing a little heavier over here. You put me in a situation with two icons.
We're putting visualizations in here.
It's getting warm. That's all I'll say. All right. In that case, Jed, you get to now direct questions at Kraig for 3 minutes, starting now.
You seem to be. I mean, you're approaching and supporting your guy in a very one-dimensional way. I mean, he's just like a slab of meat to you. Is that what you're
right.
saying?
Let's talk about more of his range. His ability
he has range
to, he does horror movies. He does dramas. He does, he creates his own shows. He is an advocate for health. He's been known for that. That's why he does the show Invincible, which he also produces, by the way.
You're really harping on this show Invincible. It's I didn't realize it was such a cultural touchstone. Why do you keep circling back around to that?
Because, I mean, think of that, man. Think about the title, Invincible, and think about what it stands for.
It's a cartoon.
And think about who they chose. It is not a cartoon.
Well, if he produced it, sounds like he chose himself. That's kind of cherry picking.
This is what the show is. He goes around and he does crazy shit. He climbs
I've seen
mountains
the show.
And he,
I'm sure the audience has seen the show. We don't need a synopsis of the show.
Well, you don't know the show because you just said it was a cartoon. It's not a cartoon.
There's a cartoon called Invincible.
Maybe in your fantasies with him, with you, and the Chrises and Kirk. It's a cartoon, but he's not a cartoon, man. It's not a cartoon. It's a documentary about health.
Documentary about health.
It's a documentary about health and taking risks.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this.
Well, you wouldn't, because you're not healthy, nor do you take risks.
Nah, because it's like, I'm very healthy.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even take any medication.
Oh, yeah?
No, but so it's a documentary about health. This is what makes him the better of the two.
Yeah, where it focuses on healthy lifestyle, that kind of thing. Okay.
And so that makes him the better of the two Chrises.
That's one of the reasons. Yeah. You
don't think
Chris Pratt?
You don't think some of his
other than get political and anger half of the country? I mean, who wants that?
Everybody's taking a stance these days.
Well, Chris Hemi ain't.
Oh, really? He's never voiced a single political opinion. I'd be shocked if he
does things like take care of poor people and things like that. So if you're kind of a shithead Trumper, then you might think that that's political.
Whoa, that's an ironic statement.
It's not ironic. It's combative.
I mean, he does what Jesus does. He takes care of the poor.
So he's walked on water. He's fucking
maybe.
He's turned fucking 4 loaves of bread into fucking feeding the masses.
He walked on water in one of the episodes of Invincible.
Man, you keep circling around to it. Why is that your one champion?
Well, because he was like Jesus
Name
Christ.
Name me 5 movies that weren't Thor or Invincible that he's been in.
We're gonna have to leave it there, unfortunately. Interesting so far, gentlemen. Let me tell you. I don't even know where to start with this, to be honest with you. I don't know whether to give Kraig the BPM spurt of brilliance or to somehow detract one from him. But all I know is that Kraig is involved in the BPM spurt of brilliance this
somehow.
week.
I'll take it. That's all I need.
He played some role in it.
That is because there is no show called Invincible that is in any way affiliated with Chris Hemsworth.
That's not true at all.
So maybe I will give it to
It's on
Jed.
Apple TV.
It's called Limitless.
No,
And
damn it.
Jed, you are absolutely 100% right. Jed, you get the BPM spread of brilliance for at least knowing that Invincible is a cartoon. And
I was
for
puzzled
not
because I
being
did not know.
Such a clown. This guy.
Limitless is the same as being invincible,
Invincible.
so it makes sense. Come on.
It's
Well,
a completely different.
On that note,
That's a me move
let's
there.
let that drive us into our final arguments. And Jed, your final minute starts now.
Look, when you compare the two Chris's, what are some of the things you want to look at? You want to look at likability, relatability. Chris Pratt is the everyman. He's been fat, he's been thin. He always has that same charm, that same wit, that same kind of, I'm a little bit befuddled, a little bit confused, but somehow I still managed to make everything turn out all right. He's the guy that you want to root for. Chris Hemsworth, I mean, he's just another one of those factory fucking good-looking guys that's just, they're all the same. They all play the same kind of roles. The superhero. They're funny, but only by accident. And then they always end up making horrible decisions in their careers, like Thor: Love and Thunder. It's just, he's a disappointment. He's at the same time an unattainable icon, but also just a disappointment. But Chris Pratt, no, he always delivers the goods, man. Everybody loves him. And I'm out of time.
All right. Kraig, your final argument. 1 minute starts now.
Well, it makes sense that Negative Nancy over here just ripped on Chris Hemi all the whole damn time and didn't even talk about his boy because he knew nothing about him. He's trying to come over here and be, a Pratt Brat. But it's not working, bro. Nobody's believing you because you don't know nothing about the guy. Here, let me tell you something about Chris Hemi Hemsworth. He does an amazing show called Limitless. He does an amazing show called Limitless, and he was Thor. And you think that he wasn't fat? Have you ever seen Thor 2, bro? Come on. Thor 2, he had a big old gut, if you recall. Anybody who knows anything about the MCU knows that. And he pulled it off geniusly. He was amazing at his part. Chris Pratt, garbage. He's nothing. He's got nothing. He's, a horrible, person who who says too much about politics and sticks his nose where it doesn't belong.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus Christ in heaven. Well, let me tell you guys, that was crazy. How do you guys think you did? Jed, not knowing a whole lot of Chris Pratt's catalog of
Knowing
work.
nothing about his personal life, because I don't follow celebrities' personal lives. I could care less.
Well, that's fair. Would you say that Chris Pratt for you is a better Chris, actually, than Hemsworth?
Yeah, I think he's more relatable. I do.
Okay, that's fair. Kraig, how you think you did, and do you feel like
I always tear it up, man.
do you like Hemi more than you like Pratt?
I don't give a fuck.
You're taking both. Insatiable, this guy, when it comes to
They're
Chris's.
both great.
He's like you,
actually.
Kirk.
Come
He
on.
wants both. He wants to be the meat in the
Listen,
sandwich.
for me, it's all about what mood I'm in. Yeah, if I want to be taken care of, I'll probably go to Hemsworth. If I want somebody that's on my level, or maybe I'm a little bit of a dom switch,
You
yeah,
go the
I'll
other
go Pratt.
direction. This would have made a brilliant 3-man if you threw in Evans.
I
And
had
I
a
didn't-
hard time figuring out which Chris to go with. I almost went with Evans.
And now there's an audio of me saying that.
That's true.
The oddball you throw in is walking.
Oh, jeez. Walking
damn.
hands down against all
Yeah.
these other Chris's. Just from
He's
life experience
that's
alone.
when you got
That's
the
not
new
really-
contestant. You want to give him a T-ball shot.
That's not really a fair comparison. Yeah. That's not fair.
All right. Well, hey, as normal, please let us know who you think is the better Chris down in the comments. Who do you think won between Jed and Kraig here? Who made the better argument? And, as always, also, please like, subscribe, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Tell them to come listen to this thing. It's a good old time, and we'll see you next time on Mets the Bait.
Later.